SCP-096 is famous for becoming virtually unstoppable when it is enraged, and the Shy Guy will do everything in its powers to reach its victim. This is very dangerous, because on its way towards its victim, more and more people will see the Shy Guy's face. But what if the Foundation was hacked, and an SCP-096 photograph was leaked out on the internet? What would happen if nearly everyone on the planet saw SCP-096's face? In this SCP Exploration episode, we try to answer this question. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel with notifications on, so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos, as we plan on exploring more interesting hypothetical scenarios with SCP-096 in the future. Before we start speculating, let's lay out the facts. Firstly, if 096 is physically capable of reaching someone who observed its face, it will go after them, sooner or later. There are more than 7 billion people on the planet, so the Shy Guy will have to memorize and track a lot of people's locations simultaneously. But we don't think that SCP-096 has an upper limit of people it can process at the same time, given how astounding its anomalous ability to sense people's locations already is. So even though this should take a while, we are confident SCP-096 will go after every single person on the planet. The second thing we need to keep in mind is the fact that when triggered, SCP-096 becomes practically unstoppable. This became evident during its last containment breach. The MTF personnel did everything they could to stop 096. They used high-caliber military weapons, anti-tank launchers and helicopters, but nothing could stop the Shy Guy from reaching its target. This means that if such a scenario occurred, we would have no way of stopping SCP-096 on its quest to kill everyone on the planet. So with these two things in mind, let's see how this scenario would look like. The first thing we need to consider is what SCP-096 does to all the victims who have seen its face. Unfortunately, this process is redacted. However, it is said that 096 has an unusually large mouth and doesn't leave the bodies of its victims behind, which implies they are eaten. Also, in its wiki article, an incident where SCP-096 attacks a group of MTF personnel is described. It is stated that 096's attacks consisted in the Shy Guy throwing the soldiers around and ripping them to shreds before grabbing them and doing something redacted, presumably eating them. All this implies that SCP-096 requires a bit of time in order to attack and kill someone. Secondly, we need to consider the order in which SCP-096 kills its victims, because this will also determine how long the Shy Guy will take to kill everyone. There are two possibilities. The first logical way is to attack the closest people first, but it is also possible that the Shy Guy kills in order of viewing, meaning the first person to see 096's face gets killed first, the second one afterwards, and so on. And once again, in order to say which possibility is the real one, we need to take a look at the famous 096 incident log. In its description, it is stated that on its way towards the original target, hundreds of people saw 096's face, and it is also said that the Shy Guy destroyed many cars, but nothing is stated about 096 stopping and killing each person who saw its face during its trip towards the original target. Instead, it is implied that SCP-096 simply destroyed everything along its way. Also, when the Shy Guy finally reached the city in which the original victim was located, 096 went after this person right away, ignoring all the other people who had just seen its face. All this means that SCP-096 kills people in order of them viewing its face, not by proximity. But why did we take the time to explore all of this? Well, it's all about the rate at which SCP-096 will go about killing everyone on the planet, because as of now, Earth's population rises with about 2.7 people per second. And considering the fact that SCP-096 likely kills its victims in order of them viewing its face, this will drastically decrease the rate at which the Shy Guy will kill people. If the first person who saw 096's face on the internet was in the US, and the second one was in Australia, then this would slow down the Shy Guy significantly. This pretty much guarantees that SCP-096 won't be able to exterminate the human race, because the world population growth rate would be much faster than the rate at which the Shy Guy will kill people. And even if SCP-096 gives up on its principle to kill people in order of viewing, and instead begins killing the closest people first, and also decides to stop consuming its victims and only kills them, then this still wouldn't be enough. SCP-096 is very fast and can run at hundreds, maybe even thousands of miles per hour, but the Shy Guy would struggle to kill 3 people every second even if it could teleport. So at this point, it is obvious that SCP-096 wouldn't exterminate humanity even if everyone saw its face. But even though humanity won't be exterminated, this scenario would still have a massive outcome on our daily lives. So how would life look like in a world where everyone has seen SCP-096's face? As we already said, once SCP-096 has been enraged, it can't be stopped, so if someone hacked the Foundation and leaked 096's photos all over the internet, there is no going back. And of course, once something has been made public on the internet, it can never be fully deleted, and people who want to cause chaos can simply repost this image. So even if you were born after the first incident, you aren't safe. So to put it shortly, if the Shy Guy's images were leaked and everyone saw them, SCP-096 would essentially become a natural disaster. The Shy Guy would run around the planet, killing anyone along its way. And of course, such a massive ongoing disaster couldn't possibly remain a secret, despite the Foundation's massive supplies of amnestics, so the Foundation would have to go public and explain what this weird skinny monster really is. This would cause panic and riots as people will learn about all the very dangerous SCP creatures that have existed all this time. Also, people will know where the Shy Guy is currently killing everyone based on all the news stories about it. This means even more mass panic in the immediate area around 096's location, as everyone will try to flee and save themselves. And of course, this all depends on luck. If SCP-096 is located in China and struggles to kill everyone there, you could be born in the US and spend your entire life normally. Or you could be less fortunate and have 096 knock right on your doorstep early on in your life. So to put it shortly, total chaos. So much that the Foundation would probably consider the use of SCP-2000, an underground complex that can essentially restart humanity after deadly events. However, in order to use SCP-2000, the Foundation would need to terminate 096 first, which as we know has proven to be rather difficult. So to sum things up, if SCP-096's face was leaked, humanity would survive, as the Shy Guy wouldn't be able to kill people fast enough to counter the natural population growth. But still, total chaos would ensue, as tens of thousands of people would die every day, something the Foundation couldn't hide, even with amnestics. And the best part is, such a scenario almost happened during the last SCP-096 containment breach. So we see why Dr. Dan insists that the Shy Guy is terminated, because its face only needs to be leaked once, and the entire planet will be lit on fire. This concludes our What If Everyone Saw SCP-096 video. What would you do in such a scenario? If you saw 096's face, where would you hide and how would you try to survive? Let us know in the comments below. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, as we plan on exploring possible ways to terminate SCP-096 in future videos. And as always, we'll see you in the next video.